Hello and welcome to the Life in General podcast. My name is Nick.
My name is Ian.
And we have a guest with us today.
A jest?
Shut the fuck up. You jackass.
What's up, guys?
We got DJ F.A.M.E with us today.
Hey.
I don't know if I'm having a stroke. I don't know why I can't talk. I can't feel my face.
You're not drooping, so I think you're all right.
No.
You're not dripping. Yeah. A little powder.
Never mind. So any questions or comments, you can email us at contact@lifeingeneralpodcast.com. Check us out on Twitter. Ian, what's our Twitter handle?
Twitter, something.
It starts with an
At pod something.
at LIG Pod.
Yeah, that's what
that
it
one,
is.
right?
Yeah.
I also follow.
And the show's on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. We've got a YouTube channel you can check the show out on.
You're on YouTube now.
Yeah, well, we have been since like episode 35.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it's been a while.
Damn, I'm lagging.
But
I mean, it's not video or anything, it's just the audio.
yeah, just a logo.
That's cool, though. Shit. Numbers.
I would say we should probably try to do something on YouTube, but their policies are changing a lot. And
As far as what?
They're
they're
demonetizing
demonetizing a bunch of people who
everything.
make their living on YouTube. And,
Yeah.
you know, for like
So what are they
for
doing?
little
Are they
things,
trying to
like,
push people to YouTube Red or something? Or
I just think they're trying to scam people because they still get the advertising revenue by putting ads on these people's videos.
yeah.
But they'll demonetize them for saying, cursing.
Like, if it's like a
or-
gun channel, they demonetize it.
Really?
Well, I'm okay with that. But they're demonetizing like just people who curse.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, they definitely demonetize our show. Then.
yeah, exactly. Whatever excuse they can come up with, they're just. Yeah, I think they're just screwing
It's
them.
shitty.
But has that been going on for a while now?
It's
or?
been
Like a year
getting
now?
progressively worse.
Like a
too.
year,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot of.
That's funny. I would think
Most of the channels have had to switch to having like a Patreon account just to
Really?
make money. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're not getting the money. The
I
revenue.
figure
from
with
YouTube.
as much people that make quite a bit of money off of YouTube, you'd hear more of an outrage about it.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
really
and
haven't heard a whole lot.
YouTube is contracting like the big channels, the channels that have like millions of subscribers.
Uh-huh.
They're like contracting them, so then they become like YouTube employees, kind of like a network would contract actors,
Really?
or studios.
Or like
They're doing that now.
like other people would like contract like podcasts.
Yeah. I mean, they're
Time
picking and
Magazine has
choosing.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're picking and choosing. Yeah, like the big networks and stuff that have podcasts.
I don't know if I would want to do that though, because
I wouldn't either, but-
in a situation like that, I would think that you would kind of relinquish
You're right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
right
Everything.
first off to your content, and secondly to any money that comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now because now you're a paid employee. So you
Yeah,
get a
so I would
salary.
think you'd be better off if you have like a bigger channel. It'd make more sense.
Not if they demonetize you, and they basically what they're doing is when you get demonetized, you stop popping up in like search,
Like search
at the
queues.
top of So
Your
it
search
puts
queue.
you way down at the bottom of the search queue.
But wouldn't it make more sense in that situation if you're like one of those bigger channels to create your own website
and just do it through
and then
that.
do it through your own website and then sell advertising?
If you could, I mean,
it
that'd
wouldn't
probably
be that hard.
Yeah, well, it'd probably be the cost would be a little high, but if you're making the money,
that's
it would be
it. That's
justifiable.
it. It would offset.
Right.
It would.
Oh, yeah.
It would. But then you'd have to try and get people.
Then you
YouTube
got
is a huge.
you got to port your audience over. Basically.
Exactly. You've got YouTube
yeah.
still has the audience, so how do you get them over there?
So look at this though. So if you've got like a couple of million subscribers, okay, and you can only bring half of them over to your website.
You're still doing all right.
You're still gonna be doing a lot better than if you become a contracted employee to YouTube. I would think.
I don't know. It's fame because
I guess
now they're doing commercials and they're expanding.
Yeah, I get
and then
that.
they become like the face of YouTube channels.
I get that, and I guess it really depends on the numbers. Also, if you're looking at your revenue stream and you're going to go to your own website and you're going to cut your revenue in half, but you could become a contracted employee to YouTube at a 25% reduction in revenue. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it makes
yeah.
sense to some degree. Yeah, but
I don't know, but I don't know how they're doing.
But
it.
really,
That'd
what
be
it's doing is
interesting.
it's choking out all the smaller channels.
Yeah. Like ours. Damn it.
Yeah, well,
Damn working class
Yes.
people. Middle class, all fucked up.
lower middle class.
We've had a couple episodes that have had some pretty decent numbers on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Nothing like obviously nothing fucking huge,
Right.
but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their algorithm is, but I know a lot of channels. I mean, there are videos that are getting pulled and demonetized for no reason at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's just it's a mess. Someone needs to come out with an alternative to YouTube. I think.
I'm sure they will at some point.
I would hope so. I said that 5 years ago, and no one's done it. And YouTube's been around for 15 years.
I'm
so
sure
I don't know why
there
someone hasn't.
is alternatives to it. Just
I haven't been able to find any because I've looked.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I'm finding it harder to find my conspiracy videos that I like to watch.
Is it?
Yeah, they're
I don't watch a lot of YouTube at all.
Yeah, they're starting to disappear. I don't believe any. I just like watching.
Oh, okay. You saw the look.
They're fun. They're fun.
No. Yeah, we've had a couple episodes about conspiracies.
They're just fun.
I feel it.
I'm way too skeptical to believe in conspiracies.
We like to have fun and
Epstein.
make fun of them all. So
Yeah, good old Epstein.
especially with
to be honest with you, I
that
actually
was-
fall asleep to watching them. It's like my
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Word, okay.
yeah.
That's like my mom and Snapped.
I don't know what Snap.
what's that?
Fuck it. You never seen the TV show Snapped?
No,
No fucking way.
dude, I'm like fucking old.
Dude, this is like an old TV show. Like, but they still do it. Like, they've been doing it forever. Apparently,
Really?
it's like a TV show about
People losing their minds.
and killing other people. Yeah, like it's
really?
always like, oh, we found this guy dead, and then it's like 40 hours later we found out, yeah, he pissed his wife off and she fucking poisoned him.
Oh, is it
and
one of
chopped
like
him
those
up into a
ID
million
like
pieces. Yeah.
true crime shows? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, oh, well, okay.
Yeah,
What is that on?
ID probably.
probably ID or like fuck, what was it? I can't even remember. Can't even help you there.
I could probably fall asleep to that kind of shit too.
Yeah, because that stuff was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I like
I can fall asleep to it because it's interesting.
I like flat Earth conspiracies. 'cause
Yeah,
some
I
of
mean,
them,
even
That
some of
shit
those
is
are
just
falling
funny.
off.
That's
Some
just
of them-
funny to me. That's
You know what's scary though
ignorant as
is
fuck.
the numbers of people who claim to be flat earthers are going up.
yeah.
way up.
They've raised 10% this year alone.
It's not just flat Earth though. There's also like hollow Earth conspiracies. Like there's a separate sun inside the center of the Earth, right? And the Earth is hollow, and that's where all like the Martians live in there, and that's like where the Nazis went after World War II, and that's where the Garden
Are
of
you
Eden
fucking
is. I'm
serious?
dead serious. There's a whole website out there. I don't remember the name of the website. We did a
Obviously, that one doesn't have as
there's
much track.
basically a whole other universe. on the
Yes,
inside
yes,
of
and there's
the
only
planet.
2 ways to get inside of the hollow Earth. We did a whole episode on it a while back. It was really interesting. But there's a website you can go to that actually lists all the individuals that have actually been inside of the hollow Earth. That have like ventured down there and come back.
I need to find their dealer.
Yes, it was interesting.
I need to find their dealer now.
This one guy, he puts up 2 or 3 videos a week just challenging flat earthers. That's how big that movement is.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, and there's been like a wave of like athletes and things like that.
Yeah.
have come out as.
Yeah,
I don't think.
B.O.B.
I don't think a lot of it's. Yeah, he's actually big
Huge
into
flat
it.
earther. Huge flat earther.
I think some of the more like famous people that have come out as flat earthers aren't really flat earthers. I think they do it
they're
more.
talking shit.
I think they do it more for like the publicity, to bring
I don't know what kind of publicity that is.
because you have people talking about you.
Hey, bro,
Yeah, but they're
any
talking about
publicity
you
is
like
good
you're a fucking
publicity.
idiot.
Because there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah,
There
I
really
would
isn't.
I would rather be unknown completely and not be a fucking idiot. You know,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
sorry. That's just
Yeah,
me.
I'd also be like to be known as the flat earther with millions of dollars.
Yeah,
so.
but like Kyrie came out as a flat earther a couple years back.
No,
And
Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, and
Oh, my lord.
and he had like a whole bunch of fun. It was like when he first went to Boston, right? And people were like clowning on him for a while, and then he finally came out within like the last year and was like, I really never believed any of this shit. I just did it. Just
yeah, right. I don't know. I'm skeptical.
I don't whatever.
I'm skeptical.
well.
Yeah, but he was a flat earther there for a while.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but they have like flat Earth conventions all over the world every year.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's like a thing.
Well, think about this. There's 25% of the U.S. population that believes the Earth is only 6,000 years old.
yeah.
25%.
I
These
don't-
are educated people.
I don't know if that number is that high.
It may have gone down. It may have gone up. Last time I heard it was 25%.
I mean,
What
I
the
could
fuck?
believe like 15 to
No, it was in the
like
25.
10 to 15%. Because we've got a lot
25,
of
that's a lot of motherfuckers. That means
One out of every
out of
4
us
people.
3 motherfuckers right here, somebody.
yeah
Well, the one that's not here is,
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
young Earther.
the young Earther.
Because I'm not one of them.
Actually, I only know one young Earther that I know of.
I know a flat earther.
I've met several.
I've never heard of young earthers.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the fuck.
It's because the Bible they take the Bible literally, and they claim that there's a time frame in the Bible. There was it was about 50 or 60
It's
years
definitely
ago.
a religious thing.
Yeah, 50 or 60 years ago, a minister sat down and tried to work out the timeline of the Bible
Creation,
based
yeah.
of creation, and he came up with I think he said 4,000 to 6,000 years.
Yeah. It's
Based
funny,
on
like
the structure of like the.
I mean, it's
the
not a bad
lineages.
argument.
I've
Except for all the science that proves that it is a bad argument.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Though,
it was funny watching my son a couple years ago have a conversation with a young earther. Yeah, and Jack was like, "Well, what do you do with all the dinosaur bones we have?"
Well, there's different answers to that. There's some that say that the devil put them here just to confuse us and make us question, but also there's the ones that are more prevalent that say that Jesus rode dinosaurs.
What?
Yeah, I have heard that one.
The Ark Encounter
Like
in Kentucky,
fucking Braveheart?
like more like Flintstones, more like Flintstones.
Like what the fuck?
The Ark Encounter in Kentucky, the guy Ken Ham built that big ark. It's like a theme park.
Yeah, so yeah.
He has dinosaurs in his
Yep,
in his
that he
ark.
does. He does.
Because you can't reconcile the cognitive dissonance that exists when you see dinosaur bones, and you have to explain the ark.
Wow.
So remember, a couple days ago when we were texting back and forth. Remember I said how we get sidetracked on like crazy
Yeah.
shit sometimes. That's how we get sidetracked.
See,
See,
Dinosaurs on the ark.
This all started with me mentioning that we have a YouTube channel.
yeah. See, like it's a little different over on our show because on our show we smoke a lot of weed, so like it happens no matter what. I can be like, "What up, though?" And the next
this
thing
is
you know,
us
we're
just
talking
completely
about this type
sober.
shit.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is us sober.
Yeah, see, we just smoke a lot of weed.
If we were stoned, we'd probably be right on topic, and the show would be 30 minutes long.
Oh, it probably would. It'd probably really, really short and like
To the point.
It'd be informative.
Right.
Maybe we should smoke dope.
Yeah, well,
Unfortunately,
it's illegal now.
Unfortunately, not for me because I'm in nursing school, so I
Right.
can't partake anymore. But
Right.
which kind of sucks.
Isn't it kind of shitty that
I'll partake for the both of us.
as soon as it becomes legal, you can't even do it anymore?
I know.
It's like
Well,
the
until-
universe is
until I'm
laughing.
done with school, but
Right. Well.
Hey,
Oh yeah, if you can do it. Actually.
yeah, till you know it's cool.
because I know a lot
As
of nurses
soon
that
as-
smoke pot.
As soon as you're done with school, I'm coming over with a big old bag, and we gonna blow this bitch down.
I'll need it by then. So Fame, if you want to talk about you're on a new podcast.
Yeah. So
Ian, have you listened to it yet?
I didn't even know about it until just now.
really,
Oh, really?
really,
You don't tell me anything.
He's been posting about it for like a couple weeks now.
I think we only
On
have
Facebook?
we have Facebook. Yep, it's on Facebook.
Do you guys have a Facebook
Wow.
page yet, or no?
No, I haven't gotten around to doing
I haven't
any
seen
pages.
it.
So
I
what's the name of the show?
So it's called Studio 212. And the reason we called it that is because my apartment number is 212, but I also have an in-home studio, sort of like what you guys have.
Yeah.
So when we were kind of thinking of names, we were just kind of going back and forth, and then I was like, damn, like Studio 212 just kind of popped in my head, and boom, there we had it, a podcast.
It's kind of a catchy name.
yeah, not a bad one.
Yeah.
It works.
And what's the show going to be about? You guys only have one episode out.
We
right
only
now.
have one episode out right now. We'll be doing new episodes every Sunday. It's me and my roommate. We've been good friends for 10-ish years, something like that. We've known each other since high school. And we just get super stoned. We talk about funny shit that we see on Twitter, and like the shit that we see working nightlife, because we both work at a club. Like I DJ and he bounces, and so we see a lot of crazy shit, like from both ends, of the spectrum. I get to see it from up on stage, and he gets to be in the middle of it. So, yeah, that's pretty much all we do is we just get stoned and just talk about the funny shit we see.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I
That's something I could listen to.
Yeah, I listened to the first show. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't no idea.
Thank you.
I mean, I go on Facebook, but I just scan through it because
Yeah.
the vast majority of my friend list are Trump supporters. So the faster I go through it, the less like possibility. Well, less possibility of aneurysm I have. So
It's you can get rid of them. Right?
I
can
know,
just
but
unfriend
It makes
them.
it yeah. It makes
then I
it,
won't have any reason to go on Facebook at all because there would be like three things. And I'm like,
Facebook's. I've been told multiple times that Facebook is for old people. So
Yeah, well,
I mean, I literally only post on Facebook to keep like you guys, like family, informed on things.
the old
Like,
people.
old people.
Yeah.
Everything
I
else
post-
goes straight up on Instagram.
I go. Yeah, my stuff is always on Instagram.
Yep. Or Twitter. Twitter is like a dead zone. Twitter is just like where I go to see the shit that like
Yeah,
I don't want people to know that I see. Type
I like
shit.
post. I post podcast stuff on Facebook and Twitter, but
yeah, I didn't even post about the podcast on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's like
most of the stuff I post is always on Instagram.
Yeah,
I feel like you get better response from people on Instagram because it's not like Instagram isn't full of a bunch of bullshit like Facebook.
It's straight to the point.
It is
Instagram straight to the
because that was the
point,
argument
bro.
they made when MySpace. All the kids were
MySpace.
All that junk on MySpace. All that. This is more.
Yeah.
In tune with the people, and then
Bro,
10, 15 years later, you look at it, it's like
y'all want to know what's fucked up about MySpace? It really made you publicly rank your fucking friends, bro.
Yeah,
did it really?
You had a top 8,
and
top
8.
You had to pick what order that top 8 was in. That shit was crazy.
I don't remember that.
Let you remove me out of that top 8. see how cool we are after that.
Man, well, I'm not in your top 8. What the hell? I remember those days.
Like at all.
Well, now you got people
2000s.
flipping out because you're not liking their memes or whatever.
Man. Oh, no. You got people flipping out because you don't like the meme, and then you shared that bitch and stole the likes.
Yeah.
So, you
which
gotta,
I've probably done
you
without
gotta
even
throw
knowing
the like
it.
before you hit the share.
I don't
It's
share.
a rule.
I don't give a shit about likes. I just share things that I like that I want other people to see.
Yeah.
Well, see, now the thing
I don't
is
even care.
like the whole not giving a shit about likes thing is like Instagram has changed their policies. They no longer show the number of likes that you get on your post. It says if you were to go on my Instagram right now, it'll say like so-and-so liked this picture and others. The only person that can see the number is you if you click on the post. So like here.
Well, I'm scrolling through right now. I see people's likes.
Yeah, we'll see how it says Hey Choff and others.
Oh yeah.
As like the post, and then you can't see it unless I click, and then you can see at the top that I had like 200 likes. But it says only you can see the total number of people who liked your post. They've changed it because you got to update your shit, old man.
But mine has the likes on there.
Yeah, because you haven't updated your Instagram.
My buttons work. I've been pushing the buttons. They're working.
I've been pushing it. I was getting a weird sound out of it though.
It's got the picture.
Hold
it's
on
in color too.
Fuck you people. Hold on. Now I gotta try to figure this out.
There's got to be an update. If you go into the App Store and then click on the Updates tab.
Normally this is the other way around. Normally I'm fucking telling other people how to get shit done on their damn phones.
Yeah.
But
that's why I'm kind of reveling in this making fun of you.
Yeah, because it doesn't fucking happen.
It doesn't happen very often.
No, there ain't no fucking update.
Guess your phone's out of whack, bro. I don't know.
I still got my fucking likes, bitch.
I don't know.
Maybe they let the old people have the likes.
Maybe that's what it is.
Just because it makes them feel better about themselves because they're closer to death.
Yo, so so I have noticed. I've heard people talking about it online, but I haven't noticed any change on my end.
So what is that? Just if you don't see it, it doesn't exist, kind of a thing. Is
you know
that
what?
this world's come to?
Yeah.
Now hold on. I do see some other ones that are like that though.
Okay. So it might just depend.
So maybe it depends on the account.
Maybe it's a guideline thing. I don't know. Yeah. But so we'll be doing a new episode every Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Bring us back down.
Yeah. So it just kind of came out of nowhere. Like I've been wanting to do one. Like as I was telling you guys a couple years ago, the last time I was on. Like I've been wanting to start one. I told you guys I was working on an album. We did finish it. I liked it. I didn't love it, so we scrapped it.
Yeah.
Don't scrap them. Put them away, but don't scrap.
Scrapped it. Look, it was a creative decision.
Now, what would have happened if Tupac had scrapped all the stuff that didn't get released while he was alive?
A majority of his catalog has been released since he was.
That's what I'm saying. If you said, it's not worth me releasing right now, I'll put it away, and then he dies. I'm sure he wasn't expecting that. And then, but it's all this
nobody
material.
Nobody expects a drive-by.
Yeah, exactly. But then all that material comes out. And now if you get gunned down ever, all that stuff's gone.
Hey,
gone.
Only wish to make it quick in this bitch if the Lord take me. You feel me? No, we scrapped it just because I didn't like the feel that it gave out. Like,
I understand.
Yeah,
that.
within like the process of like making the album. I like went through like a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit had changed. So like listening to it, I was like, okay, like I don't like this because this is what I was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that shit at all.
I got it.
And I was going through like a lot with like just starting to DJ full time and like struggling on that end and like trying to find everything. So, but yeah, so I just like was like, okay, well now I need to find like some other type of creative outlet.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, a podcast would be perfect. But everybody I wanted to do it with was like always so fucking flaky. Well, now Miles lives with me, so it's like you can't run from me, motherfucker.
Well, that was the problem you had with your first show, wasn't it? Because you guys
moved
did like
away.
1 or 2 episodes.
You know, we did 2 episodes, and then like a week later, one of our co-hosts moved like to another city. So, and we didn't want to do it without him. It was kind of shitty of us, so we just scrapped it. We just didn't do it anymore. It's still up. You can find it. It's called the Negro League. You can
it's
find
out
it
there
on iTunes.
Yep.
It's up, but there's only a few episodes. But thankfully, we did like 3-hour episodes.
It was long.
Yeah,
I do
they were
remember that.
long. Yeah, so like there's like 6 hours worth of that podcast out there somewhere floating around,
Floating in the
wind,
in the internet,
in the interwebs.
interwebs. Yep, for sure. But yeah, so it just kind of came out of nowhere, and I said fuck it, threw down all the money for the equipment, and 2 weeks later we had a podcast.
Cool. I mean, like I said, it sounds great though, and
Thank you.
So, and where can you find the show at? I know it's on Spotify. Where else?
It's on Spotify. It just went live on iTunes yesterday.
Okay.
Actually, Spotify, it's weird. Like Spotify went live fucking
quick.
instantly.
Yeah, it's
like
quick.
literally, I clicked submit, and then it was like, "You're now live on Spotify." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Fucking submitted it to iTunes. They were like, "Yeah, we'll get back to you in like 3 days."
Yep.
Peasant. Like, I was like, "All right, cool." Like, cool, whatever. And then it went live yesterday. So yeah, you can go ahead and check it out on there. And if you don't have any of that, and you're like, you have like a fucking Android or something, I don't know.
You're not
you
on
can
Podbean
find
yet?
it on no.
Okay.
But we're on SoundCloud. That's where our RSS comes from. So you can look us up on SoundCloud at Studio 2.
Oh, I have Spotify, so I'll just check you out.
I think Spotify is getting bigger into podcasts.
Oh,
I bet, yeah.
Oh yeah, they have like a whole like when I logged into Spotify, it was like Spotify for podcasters,
Yes.
and I was like, oh shit, that's lit, like
Yeah,
a
they're-
whole separate tab.
About a year or so ago, maybe it was 2 years now almost, but they started buying up some other like podcast hosting businesses and kind of integrated
like
them
Podbean.
integrated into their platform. So they're definitely putting a bigger push into that.
Yeah.
And I've noticed our numbers going up on Spotify
Are
too.
they?
So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, we've been up on Spotify for let's see, it came out Sunday, so like almost a week, and we've got some decent numbers,
Yeah.
a lot better than what I thought we'd get,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So
Because for the most part, if you don't have an iPhone,
you're on Spotify.
you're probably on Spotify.
Yeah, because like you can use Apple Music on Android, but like you can't do like iTunes podcasts or
Correct.
anything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's a good way to get your content out there.
And then primarily, there are a couple other podcasts I listen to on Spotify that aren't on Podbean. But
Yeah.
Podbean's my primary.
yeah. And the
podcasting,
thing
so.
I really like about Spotify is it's super user friendly.
It is.
Like the user friendliness of that is out of this fucking world.
And that's
Like,
honestly because I have Apple
the
Music.
Wrapped shit, like that's lit. The end
Yeah.
of the year rap shit was crazy. Like it had a whole decade worth of like shit that I've listened to.
Yeah.
In one thing, and it was like obviously I got Kanye for the decade. Duh. That shit was lit, but I really like that. No, that whole video thing was cool. I really like that a lot. So that's what kind of pushed me to do Spotify. At first I wasn't going to do it. I'm a big Apple Music person. I like Apple. Like I super support everything they're like into.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
It's because
man.
they abuse you.
Yeah, they use and abuse
How do
you,
they-
but they
I
do
don't-
it
I don't
just
know about
right.
that, but-
They do it just right. I like it.
Well, yeah.
They abuse me the right way.
Yeah,
I
in the
guess.
right way. So, but yeah, no, we decided to throw it up on Spotify. We thought it'd be a good idea, and overall, it paid off. So, yeah,
That's
And
cool.
It was crazy because we had been saying that we were going to do the podcast for fucking weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're recording. Like I was telling you earlier, we did a couple test recordings where we ultimately got too high and it just
Yeah,
didn't
maybe
work.
not.
It was bad, yeah. And so we had people blowing us up. I mean, like every day I saw somebody, they're like, yo, so when the fuck are you dropping this
Yeah.
podcast? Like, we're trying to listen, we want to support. And so finally I was like, okay, we need to fucking buckle down and like do this. Like no matter how tired we are, no matter like whatever, I was like, make fucking time, we're gonna do it. And so we did it, and I'm super glad with the
Yeah,
way
it's
it
cool,
turned
it's
out.
cool.
Yeah.
I would say just schedule it so that you have the same kind of the similar time every
Yeah, I
week
think
or
we're gonna do
whatever.
every Sunday.
Yeah.
So
It's good. It's a good way to kind of plan it out like that, and then I always try to release them at the same time because I don't think you can really schedule a release through SoundCloud. Like I use Podbean, so I'm able to upload it. Hell, sometimes I'll upload it on like because we record 2 episodes
back to back.
back to back, and then I'll release one of them that week and the next episode the following week. But sometimes if I get it edited earlier, I'll put it up on like a Wednesday, and I can schedule it to release. Like our shows normally come out at either 8 a.m. or 11 a.m. on Sundays, so I'm able to schedule it to come out whenever.
That's
So
lit.
you don't have
I'll
to
look
worry
into
about
that.
it.
I'm gonna have to look into that for sure.
Yeah, so that's definitely a big positive with Podbean. So like I said, you can kind of put it out, and that way you kind of make sure your show comes out at the same time every week.
Okay.
As long as you have it uploaded to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fuck with that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so on like this weekend, this show we're actually recording right now will actually come out on 8 a.m. with the Sunday before Christmas.
Okay.
And then the other one we record will come out at 11. Because they come out at 11 because those come out on the weekends I'm off.
Oh, okay.
And the weekends I work, they'll come out at 8, so I'm able to do all my shit I need to do, like social media stuff before I go to work.
Oh, okay.
On Sunday, so.
Because he works
Damn.
earlier on Sundays. And
Actually, not anymore. So
that's
actually,
cool.
That's a good system. I fuck with
Yeah.
that. Y'all are upper echelon.
Hey, you know,
shit.
so this is
is top-notch
This
shit
is the
over here.
102nd episord we've done. So of this show,
Goddamn.
not including the
other shows.
shows we've done. So I mean, we're 130, almost 140 episodes, roughly.
Give or
This is
take.
like my third time on?
Oh, God, no.
No,
This is like your
the
fifth.
7th or something like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You've been on a-
Damn.
you've been
But
on-
it's like always like super spread out.
Yeah.
It
There's
is.
always
Well,
like
I think-
6-7 months between.
I think
me.
like the first two or maybe the second and third were close together, like maybe a month or two apart.
Yeah.
But then after that, it was like, a much bigger gap.
Damn. Because I think the last time I was on was like a year ago. Had to have been like a year ago.
I don't know if it was quite that long ago. But don't rely on me. My memory sucks.
Yeah, Ian's. got a
I
really
also
shitty
smoke
memory.
enough weed that my memory sucks.
I don't even smoke weed, and I might have a shitty memory.
I'll look
I've
for it.
got Alzheimer's. I have to because I can remember shit from when I was like 2 years old, but I can't remember what the fuck I did 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
the last episode you were on was episode 61, so that was March 17th of 2019.
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
And that was the
That was the legalize it.
so that was actually the fourth episode. So this is actually the 5th episode. So, you're right, Ian.
Yeah.
So it's been 5.
That was a
Okay.
guess, but
Damn.
See,
I thought it was more
Yeah,
than that.
see, yeah,
I can
hey,
throw
that's
that
why
out there.
I looked over like,
I can-
damn, he fucking got it.
I can
Like,
throw that out there, but
no
then,
way.
like I said, I don't remember what the fuck I was doing before I got here.
before you got here. Yeah.
Yeah, Mandy's been on the show more than anyone. She's been on the show 17 times.
Holy shit.
Other than us.
Other than us.
Yeah.
Obviously, dumbass. We've been on there 102 times.
Have we? Are you sure about that?
I'm going to stab you in the face.
I'm waiting.
Damn.
You've been saying that for years. I'm waiting.
Just make it quick.
Something like that.
No, he won't make it quick.
Make it last.
Yeah.
Remember this, bitch.
He'll start stabbing me and then start laughing and then stop. And then I'll start laughing because he's laughing.
And
And then we'll just forget about it. And I'll be like,
in
it'll
the
be a story we
meantime-
tell 10, 15 years from now. Yeah, remember that time you stabbed me in the face?
So there was one time I accidentally slit his neck with a knife.
like
Yeah.
actually,
yeah.
what the fuck?
I was
We were
drunk.
drunk and he was playing around with it. It
With
was a
a
super
knife.
sharp knife. I
Yeah.
didn't even feel it.
I like put it against his neck.
He's like, I'll cut you. I was like, oh, go away. And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like, what is that?
He's
I'm
like, oh my God, I'm bleeding.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What the fuck y'all be on?
Nothing. It was just, we were just drinking.
I accidentally stabbed his mother in her hand one time.
Yeah.
You are not allowed
like
to play with
with
knives.
like a steak knife. And I stabbed one of my friends in his arm one time.
you
Yeah.
you play with knives.
He
Yeah.
You're a
stabbed
knife
3
guy.
people.
Yeah, I've accidentally stabbed 3 people.
Three
And not
people.
killed any. So he's either a really bad person with knives or just
Yeah.
a really shitty serial killer.
Ooh.
There was another time I was
Notice he didn't deny that.
yeah. There was another time I was really fucked up, and you know those like big plastic like kid bats.
Yeah.
Wiffle bat.
I thought it'd be really funny to it was like a solid plastic, one of those like red plastic ones. I thought it'd be really funny to like stab a butcher knife through it and chase people around with this bat with a big knife sticking out of it.
Yeah, I think there was more than alcohol involved with
Why?
that night.
And,
Yeah,
so
there's-
so I'm like chasing people around with this at this random apartment, right? And so someone like wrestles it away from me and started chasing me around with it, right?
I wasn't there.
And,
I want everyone to be clear. I was
Well,
not
they
there.
they pulled the knife out and started chasing me around with the knife, and I like run into this like random bathroom, And there's like no lights in the bathroom, so I was just like,
What are you in a fucking trap house?
it was something. But I throw my body against the door, right, so they can't get in. And all of a sudden, I just hear this like big slam into the door, and then like I can hear like feet running away, right. And so I stand up and I open up the door, and I'm not shitting you, like 6 inches from where my head was, that knife was through the bathroom door.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Good times.
And ladies and gentlemen,
There's something
that
wrong with
is
you,
why you
motherfucker.
don't do drugs.
Yes.
Dare.
Yes, exactly.
Dare.
I should be a Dare Dare commercial. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Well-
it's so funny because I saw a picture, and it was like of a Dare T-shirt from like the '90s, and it was like, damn, we all let this motherfucker down, bro. The Dare lion, like the mascot, let him down. Bro.
You know what's funny? I didn't let him down, but I never had Dare.
Really?
didn't?
You never had a Dare program?
Because we moved out to Ipsy when I was in high school or junior high.
Yeah.
Dare was 6th grade. They
It
didn't
was
have it
6th
in
grade.
Lincoln Park when I lived there.
I was about to say, see, at Ipsy, we was doing enough drugs. They had to have a Dare officer.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they did. But yeah, I never went to any Dare classes or anything, and I'm the one who stayed clean.
That's interesting.
So what does that tell
Yeah.
you? Keep the Dare shit out.
Yeah, why don't you just stop exposing our
We're-
kids to what drugs can give
Well,
you?
I was going to say, or
Maybe they'll stop doing them.
change your education from abstinence to education.
Or
Actual training. Education.
try it once, see if you like it. I don't know.
Yeah, we know. Just like,
I don't know if that's
let's
really
see
the
what
answer
happens.
either.
Hey, this looks like a good
'Cause,
time.
there's a lot of people who try it once and they're hooked for life.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
I
We have
mean,
to deal with them on a daily
yeah.
basis. So
So it's probably not the answer either, but if you're honest with kids about it and talk to them, maybe it won't happen, I don't know.
yeah, I think education is a better way to go about it than
Yeah, for
than
sure.
saying. No, I think that goes for everything.
For everything, yeah.
So how about a topic? You guys want to talk about something?
Yeah.
Since this is supposed to be our Christmas episode,
Is it?
Jingle,
Jingle bells.
ho, ho,
Jingle
hoes.
bells.
Jingle balls. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
I said jingle bells.
I'm all for
Oh.
the ho ho ho's. You know what I'm saying?
So every year on our show, we've done something Christmas related. I think last year we did
Christmas movies.
favorite Christmas movies. I think is what we did.
Ooh.
And the year before that, I think is when we talked about what was that Jewish one?
Oh, yeah, Jewish. I
The,
forgot the name of it. That was funny as shit, though.
What was that?
I don't know. It was
The
about
Hebrew. It was the Hebrew something.
I don't remember.
what?
Yeah,
it was
it
some
was-
like an
what the
action
fuck
film.
y'all be on?
It was
That's
like
what I'm trying to
a
figure out.
Jewish ninja guy. I don't remember.
Do you remember who was in it?
No. That's
It
gonna
was
drive me
the-
nuts too.
I'm confused. I feel like this is above my age here.
Well, you look it up. I'm offline.
The Hebrew Hammer.
Yeah.
It's called the Hebrew Hammer. Yeah. It was like he was like a crime fighter or something like that.
I
Wasn't
don't know.
he?
He's like an action hero guy.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah. It's
This is
it was
like a
interesting.
Christmas hero.
And so
Well, obviously it wouldn't be Christmas because Jews don't celebrate Christmas. But
yeah, so we were talking about just Christmas movies, and I was going through I just like Googled Christmas movies and was scrolling through on the internet and came across the Hebrew Hammer, and I was like, what the hell is this? So I think we ended up like watching the trailer on the show.
yeah,
and
we did.
like,
It was.
we were fucking dying watching it. It was,
What the
it was
fuck?
interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
So every year we've done something like Christmas related. So this year I was thinking favorite like Christmas memories.
Christmas memories.
Oops, I get my foot all tangled in the cords here underneath the desk.
I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there a year? Yep. Fuck it. Favorite Christmas, bro. 2000 Disney World gang shit. That was lit.
You were in. So you went to Disney for Christmas, or
We were all there. That was
What?
Christmas of 2000. The
We-
whole family was in Disney World.
We went in July of that year.
No, we were there on Christmas.
You were in Florida for New Year's
Because we
in
had-
'99. But I think you were home for Christmas. I can't remember.
Nah, we
Hold
were
on,
there for
hold on.
Christmas too. We had to have been.
Christmas of 2000.
This is 99. This is 99 going to 2000 because we all still have the mugs, the new millennium mugs.
You were definitely there in New Year's. I remember that, but I don't remember if you
you
went
guys,
for
you
Christmas.
guys must have went.
I think we were there on Christmas, yeah. But that was cool.
Because now that you mention it, I do. Because we all went in July of 2000. Now that you mention it, I believe somebody. I remember somebody was down there before then. So yeah, okay.
Because I remember you guys weren't there. I remember New Year's Eve 99. That's like my furthest back memory that I can remember. Like that's the first memory that I have, like that I think of.
Of New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve 1999.
That was when Jim got the hotels in
Yes.
Belleville, and we all stayed out there.
Yep.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yep. And he had that huge fucking house in Florida. That house was huge because it was 2 houses put
Yep.
together.
Yeah, because actually when we all went down there in July of 2000, Mandy and I went down there. We flew down there with Jessica, who is Mandy's sister, and she was what? A year, almost a year old. She was born in she was born in August of '99, so she was almost a year old. So we flew down there and actually stayed at Jim's house down there for the first day, and then we drove down to
Orlando.
Yeah.
Man,
you're trying to make me think way too fucking.
I'm just saying that was one of the cooler Christmases, but shit, favorite Christmas memory, bro. I don't know, like that's a hard one because like I had like my parents are divorced.
Yeah.
So it's like I have like 12 fucking Christmases every year.
You have lots of them.
Yeah. So it's like hard to like really figure it out, and like everybody moves around so much. Like not everybody. I've never had a Christmas with everybody all in one spot at one time.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of hard. I don't know. Like I have like favorite parts about every different Christmas that I go through.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I like going to like my mom's house because like we just be chilling, like real life hardcore chilling. Because like when you go to like my dad's side of the family, you know what I'm saying? That's like you got to like be bougie. You got to dress up. You got to talk nice, you know what I'm saying? Or else, you know, grandma would come across the table with that spoon and beat my ass. So it's like I gotta figure it out. Every Christmas is different, and I gotta be a different person at like every single one of them. So I don't know, like going to my mom's house with like to chill, but like if I go to like my dad's house, like we could smoke and like chill and all this stuff. My mom likes to drink, so like that's cool. But then like we go to my grandma's, you know, it's like whatever. We come here, we get stoned, so it's like whatever. You know, like there's always wine and food, so like, you know, Christmas
it's
here.
Just a very different atmosphere in every different place.
Yeah, at every different place, and like I don't know, like I like coming here a lot. Like you guys are like the only family members on this side of the family that I even fuck with. Yeah. So yeah, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't help it, bro. Like I don't know. So I like it here. Like
that was always the kind of
fun.
thing I liked, because I never really experienced that until I started dating Mandy in '99. Because my parents have always been married, so I on Christmas we always spent Christmas at home. We didn't do anything,
right?
And then when I started dating Mandy, we'd go to like 7 different places on Christmas. And at first, like the first year or so, I was like, yeah, this really kind of sucks. But
dude,
like looking back on it, I really enjoyed being able to go to, you know, 5 different houses on Christmas. Mm-hmm. It was like you're always going somewhere new. And there's so much different things going on at each place. There's a different dynamic everywhere. I don't know. I always enjoyed it.
Yeah. Like when my parents first got divorced, it was like kind of weird because like even when they were together, we still had to like, okay, well now we got to go to my mom's side of the family, and then we got to go to my dad's side of the family. Yeah. It was like whatever. We never really like had family time, as you know.
Yeah.
So it was like weird, but like after they split up, and then like we started getting step parents. And, like, that shit got hectic because then it was like, not only do we have to go here, we have to go there, we have to go there, we have to go see this person, we have to go to this cousin's house and this grandma's house. And it's just like, what the fuck? So I spent most of my holidays in a fucking car.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know what? Probably as a kid, that's probably not that big of a deal.
No, not at all.
You get used to it.
Because you kind of get to chill. And especially, like, I know it was now, and like I said, growing up, I didn't have a place where we went, you know, to a bunch of different houses on Christmas, but we always went on, like, so my grandparents lived up north, so we always went up there in the summertime, and I was like, you know, listen to my Walkman or whatever. So I guess Christmas time, you're getting taken away from your toys or whatever you're getting, but
you're getting new shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the anticipation of going somewhere new and having something else happen, or you know, whatever. I don't know.
Well, I mean, my parents were divorced too, so. But it just worked out that really nothing changed with that, because my dad's side of the family did most of theirs like celebration on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And my mom's side did Christmas Day. So it really just worked out in the benefit for everybody, because we'd do my dad's side with Christmas Eve and then my mom on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
As far as like Christmas memories, favorite, really just all my childhood Christmases were great as far as, you know, those experiences going to the grandparents' house.
See,
I don't remember there being anything overly special other than just, you know, especially it could just be my hindsight too, because my grandparents are gone now, and you know, it was always nice going over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Both.
You guys went over there on Christmas, or
I would go to my dad's parents on Christmas Eve, and then my mom's parents on Christmas Day.
See, it's all fucking fun and games till you turn 18, and then you stop getting the presents. But see, that's the shitty part, because like I got 9 siblings,
Right.
so it was like for 9 consecutive fucking years, I had to watch people get presents without me, and I'm just like watching like this is so shitty. And they're like, "Yeah, we pay your car insurance, so
yeah, exactly.
fuck you, you don't get presents." I'm like,
It was never for me. It was never even about the presents. Honestly, I just enjoyed hanging out with cousins and
see, I didn't fuck with my
Christmas
family like
at
that.
my.
Yes, it was like so
Not really.
I came from kind of a strange family because my family was basically just my immediate family. It was just like my parents, me, and my brother. We didn't really see like anyone outside of them. The only time we ever saw them was Christmas.
Right.
And in like 93, I think was the last year that we did Christmas with my dad's side of the family. When my grandmother died, that all kind of stopped.
Right.
We didn't really even talk.
And that's kind of the same with a lot of my
and I feel like I don't know. And like as I got older and we started going different places with Mandy, and now that we've got kids of our own, it's almost I kind of miss that for my kids, because my kids, we don't go anywhere on Christmas. I work every Christmas.
Right.
I get home at 3:30 in the morning. We have Christmas at 4:00 in the morning, and then I go to bed and go to work after that. So my kids don't really go anywhere. I think they went over your house last year.
Yeah,
for
they
Christmas,
did. They
didn't
came over for breakfast. Yeah.
So I mean, that's
that's lit.
Yeah,
It was
so
nice.
hell
It was
yeah.
nice to get up.
because your sister was up last year for Christmas.
Yeah. I guess she's coming this year. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I know she is, but I just don't know what her plans are yet.
Gotcha.
Damn. Yeah. See, no, like I didn't see. Like it was weird because like I grew up, like especially like with my parents' divorce, shit got real weird for a couple years. It's like I didn't really fuck with my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like whether I was allowed to or not. Like whether that was some drama with my parents.
Yeah,
or
didn't
whatever.
your dad lived out of state there for a while?
My
too,
dad moved out of state, and he's actually out of state now. He moved. I don't know if I've told you guys that.
huh?
Yeah, he lives in Cleveland now.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. He has to live in Ohio.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Right. So like none of my like even like this year like
but Cleveland's a really cool city though.
really cool city. That's where like all of our family is from.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, so like I went through a period where it was like I don't know what the drama was or whatever the fuck was going on, but like. I was kind of like stuck with one side of the family. It was like, no, you're not going to go see them this year. And then, so it was like,
that's
it was
shitty.
mad weird and it wasn't really our fault. So it's whatever. But like, holidays, bro, it was all about the presents for me because I could give a fuck less about what they got going on, whatever. But like, this year is like kind of weird because like Thanksgiving, this was like my first Thanksgiving without both of my parents.
Yeah.
Like both my parents live out of state now. Like I'm dolo in this bitch. Like it's just me and my little brothers and sisters. That's it. Because we're all old enough to live on our own now.
Yeah.
So like that's it. Like it's just us. So like I hung out with like my cousins. Like on Thanksgiving because I had no one else to hang out with. I just went to my cousin's house. Like fuck it. Like I'm out here.
Yeah, it was definitely weird not having everyone over this year for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, when I had texted Mandy, I was like, so like what's up for Thanksgiving? Like can't wait to see you guys. And she's like, yeah, no, we're like at Nick's parents. And I was like, oh fuck me then. Okay. I guess I'm not eating this year. Yeah.
I worked. I choose to work the holidays, as many of them as I can.
Hey,
so.
shit, get that money, bro.
Absolutely.
Especially Thanksgiving's a big one because at the hospital it's double time and a half for Thursday and Friday.
Watch fix motherfuckers' hands burning up with them turkeys. That's all you got to
Well,
do.
it's actually normally pretty slow.
Really?
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
It wasn't as slow this year as it was last year, but it was
because I haven't worked it the last 2 years.
Yeah, it was last year. Last year it was dead, like nothing going on. This year it was almost like a normal Thursday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which
Damn.
Although I mean I worked last night too, and it was fucking crazy last night too. It was a fucking Friday.
Yeah.
Fridays suck to fucking work at the hospital.
I think that overall, I wouldn't say like I have a favorite Christmas memory.
Yeah.
I think that like Christmas is just like a weird time of year for me. I don't know. That's just me though.
I think as you get older, it really just becomes like a blend,
another
a
day.
blend of memories. Though.
Yeah,
and when you look back, and then as you experience it forward, it is just
like as a kid, like okay, Christmas is a shit, and then like you get like my age, like like low 20s, like high teens, like there's like really no value in Christmas anymore because like okay, you got to come home from school. Or like like stupid shit, or you're working, which fucking blows. And then you get older, and then you have kids. Like okay, that like probably brings the joy back, which it
does.
Okay, but then it's like once they get older and they're done, okay, and it's like, what's the fucking joy? And then you got grandkids, and then you just coming out your fucking pockets. At that point, you're just coming out straight cash. So, like, I don't
once
know,
the grandkids show up,
me.
you look at your kids and say, "Oh, you wanted an inheritance? No, your kids are getting toys."
Yeah, and then it's like, but then like once you get to that age, you like, for the fucking love of me, be the grandparent that doesn't buy the kids fucking clothes for Christmas.
Yeah, that's
buy them something they want.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking buy them a box of socks and be like, here you go.
Merry
Christmas,
it's funny though. So as a
motherfucker.
kid, that sucks. But as an adult, I'm like,
Yeah.
a box of socks? That's fucking
trust
awesome.
me, bro. Like last year, like I got like underwear and socks for Christmas, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, Grandma!" I like clutch shit right there. And she looks at me, and she's like, "West Side."
So
You know
my,
what I'm saying?
so
I can
it's
see
like-
your grandma doing that.
She does it. Trust me, she's a thug at heart. Grandma's a fucking thug, bro.
Yeah.
My grandmother used to give us a box of socks every year for Christmas. She called it magic socks. She just stuffed money inside the inside of them. So.
See, at least you got the money. I just got the receipt, the gift receipt, in case they didn't fit. That's what was stuffed in my sock. Was maybe the bag from Kohl's if she forgot it. But yeah,
Pretty much once I hit like past that age of 10, it was money from my grandparents.
Yeah.
They just gave me money.
see, I
It's the
like,
gift that keeps on giving.
I've finally.
Well, not
It's
really.
like blow it on whatever.
I'm finally at the age it's like you get nothing. You know what I'm saying? You get like a stocking with some candy in it and like a card, maybe like a $10 McDonald's gift card, but it's
Yeah.
like I'm at the age where it's like, okay, you can support yourself. Like now it's time for you to buy us presents. But it's like, y'all don't understand. I eat ramen noodles. Okay, I don't have money to buy y'all shit, so y'all not buying me presents is not helping your cause at all. Give me some money for Christmas, and you might
now
get a
that we
present
know
out of
that you eat ramen noodles, we'll get you a box of ramen noodles.
it. Hey, look, I am cool with ramen, bro. Like
You
my
can do a lot of stuff with it.
My freshman year of college, I think Nick, Mandy, and Chrissy sent me more food than I've ever had in my fucking life. Like
Every time you come over,
every time I came over, I went home with beer and stuffing and ramen noodles because they were like, "You're gonna eat what fills you, bro. So here's bread and beer.
Yeah.
Like, have fun.
That'll work. I'll do it.
It'll do it. Yeah, and it did. For a whole year, I lived off stuffing, ramen noodles, like pasta noodles and butter and beer. Like,
Actually, that sounds pretty good.
oh, it was fire. Oh, it was fucking amazing. It was amazing. Yeah. So yeah, no, I like I said, like I think Christmas is like it's kind of a wavelength thing for me. It's like it kind of just depends on like the current situation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think you're bound to have Christmases that'll be better than others.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think any of them will ever live up to our childhood memories.
Yeah,
No,
at all.
never,
I think the worst Christmas I ever had was the year I turned 18 because I got like it was like a $20 gift card, like a gas card, which was cool. Like my stepdad got me a gas card. My dad has never bought me Christmas presents, so I didn't even worry about that. But like I watched Cheyenne and Johnny, which are my two younger siblings, open up more fucking presents than I've seen anybody get in their whole goddamn life. And I finally reached a point because like I wasn't living at home when I turned 18. I went and got an apartment. Like I moved out. I moved away from home. And I like looked at my mom and I was like, "So why did you like invite me over here?" And she was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, she was like, "It's Christmas. Like you're here with your family." And I
Sit
said,
here and watch everyone else open
I'm
up
sitting
everything.
here and I'm watching everybody open up thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gifts that you guys like put on layaway fucking 9 months ago and you've been paying them off.
Yeah.
And you hand me a $20 Speedway card and say, "Here you go, kid. Have a nice fucking Christmas." I was like, y'all got me fucked up. I'm not coming back next year if I don't have no presents. Best believe I had me an Alexa the next year. The fuck? I was like, I'm not coming back, bro. That was some
Well, it's
bullshit.
nice to know what what it costs to get you to show up for.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, no, like
I get it.
I felt like maybe I was being a little ungrateful, which I'm sure whoever's listening right now is probably like, "Damn, this is one ungrateful ass nigga right here."
But it's
like,
different when you're sitting there watching it's different if you're somewhere else. And you're not directly related to people that are sitting there open up everything.
Yeah, like
you're sitting there, especially Cheyenne's 2 years
She's only 2 years younger than me.
than you.
Yeah.
So you're watching siblings that are close in age to you sit there and open up things, and you're just kind of sitting there. I kind of understand that.
It was like shitty as fuck, but like, but I've been in the same situation, like you were saying, like going somewhere else. Like I went to Amber's family's Christmas. This is the year that we have first started dating.
Yeah.
And it was like we had just started dating. Like I think we got together. It was November. Like, fuck. I don't know the date. November something.
You might want to write that down.
You don't need to know dates until you get married.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So November something. What the fuck
but
ever.
this date will be brought up once you're married. You'll be
Yeah.
like, when was
I'm
sure,
I'm
November
sure
what?
it will be.
Yeah.
But yeah, November something, and so it was like really soon, like close to Christmas, and like when I showed up, they were like, "Yeah, so like we kind of weren't expecting this." So here's like a gift card to like blah blah blah, which was cool because it was like okay,
Hey,
like I
thanks.
did just watch your whole family open presents, and because like I didn't even expect anything because it's like I'm not. This isn't my Christmas. I'm just here with my girl. You know what I'm saying? But like the fact that they got me something that was cool.
Right.
But like to go to your own mom's house and get nothing, it's like
Yeah,
what
it's a little
the fuck?
different.
Yeah,
But it's
not talking shit, Ma. I'm just saying we're just talking.
But
Don't
it's
be
nice.
mad.
It's nice to be at a point like where I'm at, where
I just buy myself
I'm like,
Christmas
fuck it.
presents.
I'm just gonna buy myself. I'm like the worst person to buy for
Because you already bought it.
because
Or-
I already buy it.
Oh yeah, see, like that's how I am too. Because it's like like if somebody's like, yo, like what do you want for Christmas? And it's like, yo, I heard you've been talking about like them dope ass headphones, and it's like, oh damn, I ordered them 3 days ago.
Exactly.
If you want to just refund me for them, that'd work for a nice present. Yeah, just give me the cash back.
Yeah, someone was
That's
asking me
the
a
only way
couple
I can
days ago
help you.
what I wanted, and I was like, I don't know.
I bought everything.
You
I
can give me a Visa gift card.
Right.
yeah, I mean, pretty
So I
much.
can buy some
like,
records with it, but that's about it.
Right. I mean,
Because outside of that, I mean, shit, I just got myself a new Apple Watch. I just got new Beats. I got
see, like that's my problem. I'm not hard to buy for. I'm expensive to buy for.
yes.
Like I want all the expensive. I want sneakers. I want computers. I want games. I want.
That's
all
how
this
Jack
shit,
was.
like-
Jack wanted 2 pair of
Yeah.
Jordans for Christmas.
Mandy sent me
There's
a
like
picture.
$170 each.
Yeah, well, Mandy had sent me the picture, and she said, "God, like we've reached the sneaker phase." And everybody knows I have a huge sneaker collection.
Yeah.
I've been collecting for years and years and years and years, and I've traveled all around the country getting sneakers. But
Yeah.
like, she texted me, I was like, if you ever need to get your hands on some sneakers, I've got the plugs. Like, and I can get you some cheap shit. Like, I still have connects back at Foot Locker and in the warehouse and shit like that. But I was like, I'm letting you know, like, prepare yourself. Yeah. Like, every single Saturday, a new pair of Jordans hit the line.
Pretty much.
And he's going to see that, and he's going to fucking want them. And you're gonna buy them, and so
But I told him, I said, look, if you get any of the, if we buy you these shoes, they're not sitting by the fucking front door.
no.
You're gonna-
But see, that's the thing. Like, even there are sneakers that I haven't worn in months, and I still clean them twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
They got to be clean, bro. Like, no matter, just sitting out wears them. Like,
Yep.
and like, yeah. So like, that's one thing. Like, you should tell him, sneaker cleanliness is like some.
It's a
real
big
shit.
thing.
It's
a big
real
thing.
shit.
If you want them to last, you've got to actually take care of them.
Yeah, like I have
Regardless of how
hundreds of
often you
clean.
wear 'em.
I have hundreds of dollars of cleaning stuff for my
Oh, yeah.
sneakers. Like, I have a whole room where I clean my sneakers. Like, nobody
Yeah.
goes in there. Like, I just clean my sneakers in there, and it's
Yeah,
amazing.
see, I'm old fashioned. I wear I buy shoes to wear, for like to protect my feet. I don't
things to
care
just
much.
put on the foot.
Yeah, I don't much care what they look like. I just
Okay.
they
No,
protect
I mean
my
I
feet.
feel it. Shit, you got.
I can't go to work in my socks or bare feet, so I gotta have shoes.
I feel it.
Like, work is the only place I don't wear nice shoes.
Yeah, well, they have to be comfortable though, because we're on our feet enough.
Even at the club, I'm wearing some sneakers.
yeah.
for
Well, it's
sure.
part of the image,
It's,
probably.
yeah, it's
to a
definitely
degree.
an image. Like, dude, I have to do my hair. I never had to do my hair before. Now I have to do my hair every day. That shit's not cool.
Really?
Yeah. I've had my hat on, but y'all haven't seen it. But I got the curls on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you posted a picture of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh
you?
yeah,
Yeah.
I did not too long ago. Yep. So I've recently gotten rid of the fro, and started using curling cream, and now I've got like some serious curlage going on.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the poodle curls.
Got some soul glow going.
Yeah, definitely.
Soul glow.
Definitely.
Was that Coming to America?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just dripping every.
Oh, that
It's
was
just
terrible.
fucking all over the place, all over his jackets and shit.
He's making a sequel to that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did see
Yeah,
that.
he is.
actually. Yeah, I
He
did
is.
see that.
Yeah,
And you mentioned Die Hard earlier. You know what?
it's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. Thank you.
First off, I don't believe it's a Christmas movie.
It's a fucking
but
Christmas
I,
movie.
I saw.
Christmas
I had to
movie.
laugh a couple of days ago. I saw a top 10 Christmas movie list.
Wait, was it the Barstool? Was it the
It might
Barstool
have been.
list?
So Die Hard was like number
Number
3
3.
or 4.
Yep.
And Rocky 4 was number 8. I was like,
Well, see, I don't
and
know
was
about
like-
Rocky IV.
And I was like thinking back. I was like,
It does kinda- it does
that
take
was
place at Christmas,
It does
yeah.
take place at Christmas.
but there's not a lot of Christmas stuff going on. Whereas in Die Hard, there's the Christmas music, there's Santa Clauses, there's Christmas jargon.
I still don't think it's a.
All
Look,
right.
I'm going to put it this way.
Okay.
Bruce Willis says it's not a Christmas movie. It's not a Christmas
So
movie.
Bruce
here's the
Willis voted
list.
for Trump.
Here's the list.
Okay.
Here's the list. Barstool Sports posted a list.
Yeah.
Top 10 Christmas movies. Number 1 being Elf. That
Which, I love
can,
that movie.
I can agree with.
Yes.
Now,
It's not my favorite Christmas
my
movie,
top
but-
three. My top 3 would be Polar Express, Elf, and Die Hard. No. This Christmas.
Okay.
This Christmas with Chris Brown, the
Yeah.
Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah.
The most amazing Christmas movie ever.
I got you on 1 and 2, but
Yeah, but it's a black people thing.
I know it is.
So, all right. So number 1.
I didn't want to
Elf.
say it.
Number 2 being Christmas Vacation.
That's my number one right
That's
there.
a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So I go back and forth between Elf and Polar Express.
Yeah. Number
Yeah, I
3,
don't
A
like either one
Christmas
of those.
Story. Number 4, Die Hard. Number 5, Home Alone. Number 6, Home Alone 3. Why skip Home Alone 2?
Because
Fuck
Home Alone
you.
2 was bad.
No, it wasn't.
Get
Home
the
Alone
fuck out of
3
here.
was
Wait,
bad.
wait,
Home
which
Alone
one?
3
Wait,
was
Home Alone
terrible.
3 wasn't
Am-
even
am-
Macaulay Culkin.
Am I getting confused? So which one was 2?
2 was
New
when
York.
he was in New York. He got on the wrong plane.
Okay.
and he went to New
Which
York.
is
and the
slightly
family
more
went to
believable
Paris.
than the other fucking
Oh, yeah,
thing.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Than
got you, I
actually
got you,
leaving
I
your
got you.
fucking kid.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what?
What the
Because
fuck?
I never saw 3. Because you're right. 3 was with
3,
the-
the
Three
kid's home
had a
alone
different
with.
kid.
He's home by himself because he's got the chicken pox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not. That 4 is better than 3, but it's
There's
still,
a 4th
I
one.
There's
definitely,
4,
I
yeah.
definitely never saw 4.
What the fuck? Let's see. Number 7.
I
being
never saw
Santa
any of them that
Claus
didn't
2.
have Macaulay Culkin in it. Which one?
Santa Claus 2. This is
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen. Yep,
Okay.
Tim Allen.
Which was a good one.
Yep.
I
Number
never
8.
saw the second one.
Number
The
8.
first one was
Rocky
alright.
4.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah. Number 9. Bad Santa.
I didn't like Bad Santa.
I thought the whole Bad Santa series was trash.
Yeah.
Without like Bernie Mac, like it wouldn't even be
yeah,
funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And then number 10, Jingle All the Way.
Yeah,
Now the special
like honorable
whatever,
mentions.
honorable mention goes to the Home Alone 2 Pigeon Lady.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, so
good.
that's the list. Yeah, I think I saw that yesterday.
see
and I
that.
was like, damn, like I fuck with that list kind of. I was like, it's not bad. I mean, like
To
Home
be
Alone
honest with
3.
you, I'm not a big fan of Christmas movies, but Christmas Vacation I love.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Die
I'm-
Hard,
I'm-
obviously, and I like
he fucking hates it. He hates it so
Christmas
much.
stories. I do like a Christmas story.
Yeah,
I
do.
mean, everybody, you got it. You got
Yeah.
to. You got
I don't
to.
think you have to.
Christmas
but,
Story is a good movie. It's
'cause
a good
honestly,
movie.
it had to
It's a
grow
good
on me.
movie.
It
It's a
had to
good
grow
movie.
on me.
Oh,
I didn't
see,
like
like,
it when I was
it was like
younger.
embedded in my brain. Like it was like you open presents, grandma cooks breakfast while everybody else watches fucking Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Like that's just like always been the tradition.
Yeah.
That's how it's always been with my family. So yeah, I've had to watch it.
And it's not that I don't like Elf. Elf is okay.
Oh,
It's
Elf's
just not
fucking
my-
hilarious to me.
I
think
like
that is
Elf all the way
funniest
to the
shit.
end. The ending is just the ending ruins it for me.
Every time I'm in Peds, I always put on.
Oh, the
Everyone
ending,
puts on Elf.
the
I've watched
ending.
it 17 times in the last 2 weeks.
The
love it.
ending, the ending.
With everyone singing.
Oh,
and
when
shit.
they're in the
Yeah.
park. When
Yeah,
they're in the park. And,
Oh yeah,
It's-
that's
yeah.
that Hallmark movie shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
exactly. That's what
Yeah,
it feels
that's
like
the
too.
Hallmark
It's
movie
like
shit.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
it's still a
but
good
up
movie.
to that,
The world is so great.
yeah, but up to that part, it's okay. I like the movie.
Yeah, the movie's fucking hilarious. I think it's so funny. Like, they're like, yeah, so we have a situation down in the mailroom, and then they go down to the
Yeah.
mailroom, and he's like fucking partying with everybody's just shit faced drunk, like dancing.
That's great.
Yeah, no, the movie's hilarious.
I just
but-
like when Peter Dinklage beats him up.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh yeah, yep. Dude, that movie is like insanely way ahead of its time. I don't even understand it. Like, Will Ferrell's amazing.
That's the only it's the only movie his I actually like. I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
I like
don't-
the first Anchorman a lot. But
the first
Okay,
Anchorman
yeah,
was
that
good.
was
The second
good.
one
It was
wasn't
not
that
good.
It
But the
wasn't
jazz
great.
flute, that shit, I cannot help it. I cannot help it. That is some of the funniest
Yes
shit.
flute. Yes flute.
Yeah, the yes flute.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But no, my favorite part of that movie is after the big West Side Story like gang fight, and they get back and they're like, "Brick, you killed somebody." He's like, "I know, I killed somebody."
I haven't seen that in forever.
I know, I love that.
Yeah,
movie.
I think God, I haven't seen that movie since
it's been a long
before
time.
high school.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Before high school. I was in middle school. Easy. Over 10 years.
That was much more recent for you than it was for us.
Yes.
Yeah, high school for sure.
Oh, high school? Yeah.
I could have
it's-
gone to high school twice already.
Fuck.
Yes, yes.
You know?
Well,
Yes, you
probably
would.
more than that.
Yeah, well, I'd be in 4th grade for the 3rd time right now if I was just going in cycles from high school from 1st grade to 12th grade.
Damn. That math. Look at that.
Yeah,
Can't
and he sucks at it.
Yeah.
And math?
No,
Not
like-
basic math.
I'm
pretty good at
It's
it.
like weird because it's like being out of high school this long and like because they always say like your high school friends are like your friends till you go to college, and then your college friends are like your lifelong friends, right?
Okay.
Like I made so many friends my freshman year of college. I don't talk to a single one of those motherfuckers, and all my friends from high school, we still kick it to this day. Like Miles being one.
We've
of the
known each other since we were 12 and 13.
Yeah, like bro, it's like
you've known Corey since you were like what 7?
Since 5th grade.
So 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird, like doing what I do now though, and then like running into people from high school, because like everybody I went to high school with like has kids, they're married, you know, they have careers and like all these like stuff, like they're nurses and doctors and pilots and all types of crazy shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like they run into me at the club and I'm like going crazy, got the whole bitch cracking, and they're like, so this is what you did after high school? Like, yeah. Like I got this bitch popping now. Like that's what I do. Like I party and drink and do irresponsible things, and you have a 4-year-old kid. Yeah. So, I like it.
You're probably doing...
There's some people who do that and still have the 4-year-old kid. Just
yeah,
for the
that's
record.
true. That's true. You're probably doing what they wish they were doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100.
Yeah.
Dude, like all those people, like we're pregnant at graduation type shit.
That's hilarious.
Like... Or pregnant the day after, because we all know what happened the night of graduation. It was all bad. Like we broke into the community pool and skinny dipped with our whole class. Yeah. Yep.
Good time.
I don't think I would have wanted to see most of my graduating class naked.
Oh no, trust me,
well,
I didn't either.
I don't know.
Some of them.
There was a couple hot girls.
I don't know about your graduating class.
Yeah,
there were a few. There were
your graduating class.
Yeah, my
there were a few.
There were a few that would have been nice to see naked.
But it's almost kind of creepy to say that now that we're like fucking 40.
We had a couple.
Yeah.
Girls.
we weren't at the time
because we're talking about like 17, 18-year-old girls.
But we're talking about people who are also 40 now.
Yes,
so that's okay. It's okay.
But I'm like looking back,
I'm
I'm
couple
thinking
girls
of them
that
being,
were
17, 18.
That were
that's kind of creepy.
What's the word? Tons of fun. I don't know. We had a couple girls that were like that.
I bet.
Tons of fun. So, yeah, high school,
good times.
Yeah, I'm like having like a 10-year reunion coming up, like in a couple.
Are you
years,
really?
You know
really?
what I'm saying like
25.
It's like 2 years from now.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, no, 24, but still.
Fucking A.
Yeah, that's a long.
You guys
time ago.
have been out of high school longer than I've been alive.
Yep.
Chrissy's 20 years coming up.
Yeah, she was
2000.
Yeah, 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah. What year did you graduate?
14.
2014. Yeah.
Wow. You guys went to Lincoln?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you guys.
Why?
Ew.
Why?
We didn't pick it.
I know you didn't pick it. I just hate Lincoln. I hate Lincoln so much.
I love Lincoln.
Now they got fucking Imani, bro. Shout out to Imani, though.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Well,
he is the #1 high school prospect basketball.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about him
in the nation.
He's a fucking
kid.
beast.
Was on Sports Illustrated. He's a sophomore in high school.
They only have him for another 2 years. Then he's gone. Then it's just a memory.
We went to school with his dad.
Yeah,
I remember. His dad
you were telling me about him. Yeah. For the audience that missed that, he's a douche.
Yeah,
I said it. Don't worry about it. I don't even remember the fucker, so it's okay.
Yeah, sorry, Imani. When you sign your deal and you need a DJ or whatever it is, don't be mad at me. I didn't say that shit.
I said it.
No,
I don't know. Yeah, you might be a nice guy for all I know. But
yeah, that's true. People can change. I don't know now, but
you used to be a douche.
Yeah,
is what we're saying.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've actually been wanting to go back and catch some of his games, but
yeah, I mean, I haven't.
They're actually Lincoln's basketball games are actually hard to get into now.
Yeah.
Well,
no, you have to be there. Like you have to be there for the freshman game.
Yep.
So, and you have to watch like the freshman, then the JV, and then you watch the varsity.
Yeah, Lincoln's varsity games are standing room only.
Well, because of this kid.
Yep.
They're selling tickets.
Everyone wants.
They're selling season tickets like fucking hotcakes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's insane.
Yeah, well.
That kid's making that school so much money, bro. He needs a check, for real.
But there was actually talk of him going to like a prep school or something like that, and he said he wanted to stay at Lincoln. So that's cool. I think it's good on him for
public
wanting to
school
stay
warriors,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
Look.
Do you think he's gonna do the fresh out of high school right to the NBA thing?
Can't do it anymore.
Can't do it right now. But the thing is, so the NBA will be changing that here pretty soon. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
Because isn't that what's his name did? LeBron?
Yeah, it is.
He was the last one to do it, I think, right?
No.
Well, shit. Even if he has to do 1 or 2 years at college,
maybe that was I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
A long time ago.
I mean, he'll have his choice of colleges if he's as good as they say he is. So I don't know.
Word is actually they go to Michigan State.
Yeah.
I guess Izzo's been talking to him for a couple of years now, but That'd be cool if he went to Michigan State for a year.
Yeah.
I'd enjoy that.
I'd go. Fuck it.
What, go to Michigan State for a year or just go watch him play?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
I'm just clarifying.
I like, see, in college, like, see, I didn't go to like a university. I went to community college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did one semester at community college, and then I transferred to Eastern. I did one semester at Eastern. And like, I didn't see a fucking difference. Except for out of your pocket. Yeah, not only was there like a difference in price, obviously, but it was all the same fucking people because it's still in the same fucking town that I grew up in for the last 20 fucking years. So it's all the same people. It's like I might as well just went back to fucking Nipsey High, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm done with this shit because I know all y'all, and this is not fun for me.
Especially like,
well, that's why Nick went back later because now all the people he's going to school with are old or young enough to be his kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're all the people that you went to school with. Kids.
They're kids, yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with any of that high school shit.
Except for when I'm sitting in class and I'm making a joke and I'm like, oh, that was really inappropriate, and then, oh my god, I just had a really inappropriate joke to a bunch of fucking kids.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well,
yeah, you have trouble with that, don't you?
Well, yeah. Well,
not just
anybody ever
randomly
give you a
saying
PC talk.
What's that?
Anybody ever hit you with like that's not like cool to say now?
No,
not yet.
No. And so a couple weeks ago we were talking about soaking.
Yeah.
And I was
what?
I was talking about
you gotta
soaking.
tell him now because he said what?
I was talking about soaking. So you never heard of soaking?
No.
So apparently, I watched this.
Do I want to?
No, you don't.
No, it's the dumbest fucking thing you'll ever hear.
So I don't know where I saw this at, but it was some like investigative report online, and it went on for like, I don't know, it was like over 30 minutes, like 30 or 40 minutes, and this guy apparently, so he goes to BYU's campus, which BYU is a bunch of Mormons. He goes.
I actually have a lot of friends that go there.
Yeah,
they're Mormons. They're hot.
So maybe they know what this is.
They were hot.
So apparently, soaking is this Mormon thing, a Mormon way to keep your virginity. So the guy inserts himself, and then just lets it sit
and soak.
There's no like.
No in and out.
There's no in and out. There's no thrusting. He just, for like 7 to 10 minutes, just puts it in and just leaves it.
Okay. And that's it.
And that's it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so
I don't get it. I said it's the stupidest fucking thing.
So this guy
goes
goes down on campus, and first off, he can't find anyone that'll talk about it, right? And finally, he starts finding people that are like, this girl's like, well, first I think he finds this guy, and he's like, yeah, I've soaked before. And the reporter's like, okay, well, why? What do you get out of this? And he's like, well, I do it because I enjoy the warmth. And I was like, oh my god,
oh fuck.
And then this other girl starts talking about it. She's like, yeah, me and my boyfriend soak every once in a while. And she's like, well, one time, she said she had one of her friends jump on the bed next to them. So they weren't creating the motion, so she's still a virgin.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
See, I wish I could have responded like that. It's just inappropriate if I say that.
What the fuck? Hey.
Yeah, so hold on. So it gets even crazier. So do you know what
it can get crazier?
Yeah. Do you know what temple garments are?
No.
So
do I want to again?
Ian, we've always referred to them as magic pajamas.
Magic underwear too.
Magic underwear. So they're like head to I should say head. They're neck to
it's like a onesie.
Onesie, but it's like pajamas that they wear at night. They're temple garments is what they call them.
They're blasts
or
something.
Yeah. So they were talking about how they have sex through the temple garment. Yeah,
as
they use the temple garment as a condom.
Like a condom.
Yes.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah. At least for the girl, for sure.
But they said,
dude, what?
Yeah,
for
both.
either or.
Yeah.
I would think it would be more uncomfortable for her to have
that's what I'm thinking.
a bunch of fabric going up in there.
Right.
But
you would be
surprised
what you see.
It's going to absorb all the moisture.
Yes. So they said that's a way to preserve her virginity.
Yo,
well, I guess it beats what that one
stop
rapper.
fucking with Mormon people.
Yeah. It beats that whole Hyman being your virgin
Look, bro,
card.
let
Oh,
me-
I don't want to go on that. You
fucking T.I.
T.I.
Yeah.
Have you? Well, you guys talked
It's on
about
my,
it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talked
did
about
you?
it. On
Okay.
the show, yeah.
I want to say his daughter's older. I thought she was like 18 or 19.
I think she was like 16 or 17, but she might be.
It
older.
doesn't
he-
matter.
do you-
It's inappropriate.
Hey,
It's
do,
totally.
do you know about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes her in and has her hymen checked to make sure she's still
Yes.
pure.
Yeah.
Does he check his son to make sure his son is still pure? No, because it's fucking misogyny
Yeah.
at its best.
But anyway, that's
Yeah. Either
So-
way, let me be trying to hit a bitch, and she talking about, hold on, let me put these pants on first,
Right.
bitch.
or
Look, you going
or
home?
just here's my question though: is if you're soaking,
and let a
what do you-
bitch let me put it in, and she talking about, wait, don't move.
so what do
Just
you
stay right
What do
there.
you do for like? First off, I give the
They
guys.
just talk.
I
Hey,
give
I'm
the
scrolling
guys.
through Twitter. Fuck you mean? Look.
I give you guys a lot. I give the guys a lot of credit. That takes some fucking restraint. I'm
Hey.
sorry.
It does. I would agree. I would
The
agree.
mental strength is real, dog. Like,
But
Because they're like clenching. They're trying. They're trying to get some movement in without even trying. Without moving.
a millimeter, like, oh yeah,
there it is.
But I don't know. It's But the other thing is like, what do you do for that? That's gotta be really
Talk
fucking.
about the weather.
And is there like an appropriate soaking position? Like, would like doggy style be better than like missionary?
I think that, but see, like for the purposes of not being bored, it's got to be missionary, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. 'Cause
But
at
then,
least you
but
can
then,
just
but
kind
then
of
I know
but then
your
that's-
legs got to hurt, bro.
But then that's gotta be weird, like face to face, like.
Hey, what's
so,
up?
so what are you doing after this? You got to do, some laundry to do, or
Right.
what do you want to do for lunch?
but then you're doing it from the back, and then it's just like what do you just like?
maybe can you?
You just
but
can I
you, like,
prop my phone up on your back and
But
watch
can
a
you
movie?
like soak and like smack her ass? I mean, is that an appropriate thing?
Probably not.
I would
don't know. That's
imagine.
some unholy shit.
See, here's the thing, because that could instigate motion.
Oh, that's true. That's
So
true.
it would be
you don't want to
inappropriate.
cause the motion.
Exactly.
So yeah, you don't want to like put your thumb in her ass. And
So
have her
at this point, it's all about the size of the boat.
yeah, exactly. And how much moisture the boat can hold.
I guess, or be covered in. I don't know, but I know
So-
it's not the motion in the
So
ocean.
yeah, this
No,
is
it's not.
This was one of the very inappropriate conversations I had with some of the people I go to school with.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so go on. If you go on Urban Dictionary, there's actually a thing on there about soaking.
I walked into work the other day, and he was getting ready to leave, and they were talking about soaking there.
Oh
too.
yeah, we had like a 45-minute conversation at work about soaking.
Soaking enthusiasts.
Well, more like I would say it's where it's an interest, just on a
It's intrigue.
cultural level. It's kind of like like you anthropologists go into like areas and watch tribes do stuff because it's old and never been touched by civilization. That's kind of how I approach
Speaking
it.
of not being touched by civilization,
Well, right. No, I'm just thinking it's more of a anthropological study, I think, from our perspective.
Yeah, it's
because it's not something that. Well, first of all, I don't think any of us would have to worry about our virginity being lost anymore.
no, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't
So-
been able to find it.
Yeah,
So
threw that shit away a long time ago.
yeah, she took
so
that shit and ran with it.
yeah. So I don't think it's something that we'll be trying anytime soon. Anyone,
But hold
of
on,
us.
but you don't have to soak for virginity reasons.
But that's why they do it.
Yeah, but
What other fucking reason would you do it?
for shits and
I
giggles,
can't. No.
now you can like soak afterwards. I mean, that's kind of a thing. Where
Wait,
you kinda,
soak at what?
Well,
where
that's
like,
more just relaxing.
Yeah, but I
Yep.
mean, but I guess
That's just like, okay,
but-
I'm done.
and
Let's
I'm
just sing
and
it
I'm-
for now.
Out Max and relax.
And I'm just kind of thinking, but isn't that kind of soaking also?
What? Wait, what is what?
Like afterwards,
Afterwards?
like you finish and you just kind of like chill there.
inside?
You're kind
Yeah.
of like soaking a little bit, but
Oh yeah, there's been a few times I guess
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
pseudo soaked,
But
mini soak,
just take a quick
so
soak.
quick soak.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
guess
can't. I can't wait till later. We're gonna soak. And then she's like, what is this?
I don't like the way you say we.
yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, for clarification, he is talking about his girlfriend / fiance.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Definitely gonna soak.
so anyway, it was a really interesting like mini documentary I watched about that. It's like
Yeah.
investigative.
Oh, you
report.
watched soaking?
Yeah, I watched.
well, you didn't watch actual soap.
No, I don't watch soaking, but it was like
That would be the most boring porn ever.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
sure there's
I'm
soaking
checking
porn out there.
Pornhub right.
You know what?
now.
I'm sure there is, but there is
checking
no way that
Pornhub.
is interesting at all.
I'm checking Pornhub.
But
So
it's like that was it that Family Guy did it too, the British porn where it's just like this old guy and this woman. It's just like, ooh, 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 thank you, honey, or something like
I
that.
remember seeing that one.
It was just one of those little cutaways.
Anyway,
and then I was thinking Monty Python's Meaning of Life.
Oh yeah,
when they did the sex ed part.
So yeah, if anyone out there is really interested, just go online and look up soaking.
It seems like it's a relatively easy thing to do if you really want to give it a shot. I can't see any point in it though.
No, I'm not seeing actual soaking.
Oh, okay.
There's
See, for a second there, I'm like,
soaking items. Lots of soaking items. But I don't see the act of
because you're right. That would be the worst porn ever.
it would be, because literally it would be them just like having a conversation.
I wonder if there could be like softcore porn soaking. Like you don't even get to see anything. It's just like the guy just chilling there.
Just like
You see them from like waist up.
it's
Maybe
it's like that scene in Bad Teacher with Cameron Diaz and Justin Timberlake where they're dry humping in the hotel room. It's like that.
Yeah.
That's soaking. Have fun.
That sounds like more fun. At least there's movement.
Yeah, there's movement to that.
There was movement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a funny
soaking
scene.
is just like you're just kind of chilling there.
You're just there, like, hey, what? I don't know. Like, I think at some point, like, I wouldn't even be in there anymore because, like, I'd be so bored.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It would just kind of
But
shrink
like,
out.
but like,
Shrink it out,
like
bro.
the guy he was interviewing said he just enjoy the warmth.
No,
Take a warm fucking bath.
I'm
Which
not
sounds
fucking for
even
warmth, big dog.
even worse.
It
Yeah.
does. It does. Yeah.
It sounds like the creepiest fucking thing you could say.
That's mad weird, bro. Like,
It sounds like you're gonna find chopped up people in his basement.
Well,
I
you
enjoy
say
the
that it's like
inside.
I enjoy the warmth, the way that, like Luke Skywalker enjoyed the warmth of the Wampa when Han Solo stuffed him in there to keep him
that's
warm.
disgusting.
That's what I'm saying. It's disgusting. It's just not. Doesn't
or
make
like
sense.
I enjoy the warmth of the blood as I drink it.
Right? Yeah. As I bathe in it.
Ew.
Yes, I bathe in it.
That's so fucking just yuck, bro. And the soaking thing, that's so fucking mad weird. Look, if anybody that I know is listening to this and you soak,
Reach out.
come forth now so I can unfriend you immediately.
Right.
You
I would
fucking
say. I would
weirdo.
say if you're doing that, you're doing it wrong. Watch
Yeah.
Pornhub and learn how to do it the
Yeah.
right way.
Your parents lied to you when they said that was sex.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. When you asked what is that and they told you that's what it was, they're fucking
They're
wrong.
lying.
Now
They
think
lied
about
to you.
this though. Think it's like some 14-year-old boy, and obviously a 14-year-old girl.
Well,
I didn't know where you were
I
going.
check out of the conversation here.
Well, no, just think about it. When you're 14, it wouldn't take much. Sticking it in might be enough to get them to the end.
I was 14.
Because when you're sticking it in,
I was 14 when I lost my virginity, and fuck it, I'm just gonna tell the story. So look, I was 14, and my mom had made me promise that I'd wait till I was 16. Obviously, I fucking didn't, and it was like I was playing football at the time, and it was like right before football practice, and this girl, I had been talking to her for like years and years and years. I had like known her my whole life, and she was so hot, and I was like, yo, like my grandma is at work like all day today. And I don't have football practice till like way later. And she was like, all right, bet. So she came over to the house and we were like just like in my bed. And it was like mad awkward. Cause like obviously I had never done it before. I think she had, like I don't think that she was a virgin at all. But I remember like I had never seen her naked. Like I didn't even see like I still haven't. Like we were just like under a blanket, being weird kids. And then like I remember like we start going. And then I remember like finishing early and being like, "Oh shit, we've been doing this for like maybe less than a minute." And
that's kind of what I was getting at.
And I was like, "Oh shit, all right, well, don't say anything, just keep stroking, bro." So like I keep going, right? Well, then eventually I get soft enough because like I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Like I get soft enough that I just like fell out of her. And then so she was like, "Oh, so you're done?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna go home now."
Oh, geez.
And then I remember not wanting my mom to know, right? Because I mean, like, whatever, like, it was awkward. Yeah, it was the first time having sex. Everybody's first time is probably awkward a little bit. And I remember coming out of the house and my mom calling me, "Hey, I'm outside picking you up for football practice." And I was like, "Oh, fuck." Come out the house, and she walked out right behind me. And I remember seeing my mom's face, and I get in the car, and she goes, "Did you?" And I was like, "Yep." She goes, and then she just drove me to practice. And we never talked about it ever again. Ever again. But yeah, no, like, I mean, like 43 seconds probably, like, before I was like, "Whoa, okay. That's it."
Yeah,
Yep.
but see, that was my point. It's
Yeah.
like if you got young kids doing this, it's just as much sex as any 14-year-old's going to do anyway.
Soaking. So
that's probably why it became a thing.
Maybe,
you know.
maybe.
Also, Mormons are fucking weird.
Well, you don't have to tell me that.
Man. Their God comes from the planet Kolob. He started out as a normal person, and through good deeds ascended to the rank of being a god, and was given a planet, which is Earth.
No fucking way. That's how that went.
I don't think it's
It's something along those lines.
Their God is
that
still
is
the
some
Abrahamic
comic
God
book
because
shit
Jesus
right
is
there.
still the Son of
No,
God.
because-
Yes.
That's some comic book shit right there.
There is planetary stuff in it, but I think you're going more towards the Scientology thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Y'all want to know what's crazy? I used to date this Mormon back in high school. I don't know if you remember this phase where I was dating / banging Mormon chicks back in high school because I was a thug. And one of those Mormon chicks just happened to be our neighbor and still is our neighbor. And it was like weird because I was like having to go to church like in order to like date this chick to like Mormon church.
Yeah.
So fucking weird. I hate the missionaries. Stay
Well,
away
hey,
from my house.
just be glad that you did that when you did, because if you had done it 10 or 15 years before,
I'd have had to like
you
convert.
wouldn't have been allowed in.
True.
Because you were only three quarters of a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, because you're half, maybe they would have been a little bit more lenient.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
still,
Also, but
half
like,
of you was only 3/4 human.
I mean, like ultimately, yeah, we ended up breaking up because I was a nigga.
right.
Let's just throw that out there. Her parents weren't fucking with that.
Right.
But yeah, no, they're like mad weird and they do like mad weird shit, bro. Fuck, what was it? On Sunday, the bitch couldn't even leave the house.
Yeah.
It's Sabbath. We not doing a fucking thing. I'm like, y'all crazy. Get the fuck out of here.
The religion
What?
itself was created by Joseph Smith, who was in prison for being a con man on multiple occasions. And all of a sudden he claimed that in upstate New York, he found these gold plates because an angel told him where to find them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the new gospel of Jesus Christ.
No fucking way. This
Yeah.
is like a real thing.
It's the real thing.
Real shit
This
right
is
now.
the fucking Mormon religion. And this is all in the 1850s. So this religion is
What?
not even 200 years old yet. And he convinced a bunch of people. He ironically even started a war. So he was way ahead of the game as far as religions go.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm dead.
But yeah, the whole religion started because of Joseph Smith. His statue is he's still kind of worshipped as a prophet. As like the prophet
But look,
of the religion.
but
white
God
people
came
wild.
from the planet Kolob.
It does say that. Is that what he said?
No, yeah, no, that's I guarantee that's 100%. Don't you remember the was it the late 70s?
Y'all,
It was we're running way
Yeah,
fucking
right,
long, by the
right.
way. So it,
Hey, it's a special episode.
the late 70s, it was who was the musical family, the not the Partridge Family, but it was the brother and sister.
the Osmonds.
The Osmonds. They actually had
They're
Kolob.
Scientologists, aren't they?
No, they're Mormons.
Okay.
But they had Kolob as I don't remember if it was on the front cover of their album or on the back cover of their album, but yeah,
Wow.
God came from the planet Kolob.
Well,
Anyway.
all in all, Mormons are fucking weird. Soaking's
it's
weird.
it's a strange religion for
we
sure.
love Christmas. I got a new podcast, Studio 212. Check
Hey,
us
hey,
out.
where can they find you at online?
You
before
can
we
find me
finish?
on Instagram at DJ F.A.M.E Official, Twitter, DJ F.A.M.E Official. I have Facebook, the same thing. Most of my like all of our podcast stuff will be up on iTunes and Spotify and SoundCloud.
And
my
it's
friend-
all under Studio 212.
Under Studio 212. Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately, my co-host Miles couldn't be here today, but he does say hello to everybody, and he's super like happy that you guys fucked with the show for sure. When I told him
Absolutely.
about this, he was like super bummed that he couldn't come, but yeah, he says hello to everybody.
We always
here on Life in General.
we're always supportive in all your stuff. Man.
Yeah, most definitely. And like I fuck with that, like the fact that like I was telling you before we started recording that like the fact that you 100 and something episodes in still use my song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's super cool. So yeah, I'm like super grateful for that. And I love coming here to record with you guys. That's why I texted you like, hey bro, like what's up? Like shit, I know I'll record this weekend.
So hopefully it won't be another year before
another
we have
year.
the show.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So yeah, go ahead and check out his stuff online. Follow him, and follow Studio 212. And you guys you got anything else to add, Ian?
I just wanted I just verified what your statement. Yes, Kolob is part of the Latter-day Saints.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
It was the Book of Abraham is traditionally held by several Latter-day Saint denominations as having been translated from an Egyptian papyrus scroll by Joseph Smith, who, by the way, was almost illiterate too.
Yeah.
So, but he managed to
That's a
decrypt.
That's a whole other. Remember when I said we get sidetracked?
Yeah.
We got so fucking sidetracked this episode.
I got to get y'all some weed.
Well,
All
then,
right,
like I said, our shows will be 30 minutes long and boring as shit.
But yeah, thanks for being on the show, man.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. Seriously.
And like I said earlier, any questions or comments, you can email us at contact@lifeandjournalpodcast.com. Check us out online and leave us a good 5-star review on iTunes.
6 stars. 6 stars.
It's only 5 stars. Ian.
6 stars.
It's only 5.
They have
Just leave 6 fucking
They
stars.
might have 6 stars on whatever that weird ass planet that got
Right.
Kolob, yes.
Kolob, yes.
Kolob, whatever the
Spelled
fuck that is.
Kolob, by the
Yes.
way. I tried it with an A. It didn't work.
No.
So,
All right, well, until next time.
talk to y'all later.
Hey, I'll see y'all soon.
Peace.
Play my role, let me tell you about it. This shit right here, man, about it. Only real niggas reside around me. Yo, old lady, drop a guard around me. Dip like I know you can, bitch. Show me the ropes like we in the ring. Got you some cobras, you wanna hang. Shoulder to shoulder, them niggas basic. You know I won't lie. You know that I ain't for that fuck shit. You niggas alright, but I'm way better and she love it. Know that y'all sick as fuck. Here go this tissue, bruh. We taking the dub. Hoping you get you some. This hit like a pick me up. She taking my drugs. Know they see the sign. That's some dollar signs. Know they sick as fuck. Know they sick as fuck. Tell them get well soon. Tell them get well soon. Know you sick as fuck. Get well soon.
Oh shit. Watch out, you the god, Billy. Oh shit. Right now, and I'm smiling in your face, bitch. With a gold smile, you should probably make placement to your eye. Niggas sick as fuck. Standing with niggas who down for that party. Who down for some bitches who showing their bodies.